everyone, we are from Group 5 from Industrial and System Engineering from English 18 class. We would like to presentation our topic. This is a simple introduction of supply chain management. But before we present our presentation, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Isnani Mutiara Nabila.
My name is Putri Dwi Rahmandana.
And my name is Naudur Maritopane.
Okay, let's go to the first subtopic. What is supply chain management? Supply chain management is a series of activities including coordination, scheduling, and controlling of procurement, production, supply, and delivery of product or service to the customer, including administration, operation, logistics, and information processing from the customer to the supplier. Or it can be in a simple words that supply chain management is flow of material from the first step from the company step to the customer will observe several factors. Okay, let's continue to the benefits of supply chain management. The first benefit is customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is the main target of production of goods or service, and we should providing a satisfying service to keep our customer loyal to our companies. And the second benefit is increase in income. If we have more loyal customer, of course it make our product more sellable, and of course it will increase our income. The third benefit is lower cost. Integration of distribution of goods or service from the companies to the customer. It will reduce the distribution cost. The fourth benefit is increase in profit. With increase in income and the lower cost, of course, the profit earned will also increase. The fifth benefit is asset utilization is getting higher. Asset, especially human resources, will be increasing trade and skill, especially in use of technology. Because of why? Because of use of technology is the main and very required at supply chain management. And the last benefit is the company is getting bigger. Because of why? With a large of profit and the asset utilization is getting higher, the company will progress and develop it better, and of course the company is getting bigger.
Next, I will explain component of supply chain management. There are three main components of supply chain management. First, upstream supply chain management is a process which a company gets suppliers from outside the company to get raw materials from producing a product. Next, internal supply chain management is the second stage, change a raw material to a finished product. And last, downstream supply chain management, which is the stage where the company distributes a finished product to customers, usually carried out by external distributors.
Here I am to tell you about the third part of our presentation that talk about supply chain management process. There is a rich picture about supply chain management process. It's a complex picture, and I will explain this to you in a simple explanation. And this is a cycle of supply chain. There is suppliers who supply the raw materials and supporting materials, and they enter internal supply chains. They talk about purchasing, production, and distribution, and an output and give an output like product or service to the customer. And after that, we'll talk about part of supply chain management process. There is 6 part of supply chain management process. And firstly, I will talk to you about planning. First, planning means after customer orders products, then the planning department will prepare production plan based on what product that customer needs. And this is sections. Planning team will prepare raw materials and supporting materials. So after After customer orders the product, and after that, the department will prepare production plan, and production plan absolutely used to prepare raw material and supporting material to make or to create the product or service. And after that, we'll talk about purchasing. The next process is purchasing. Purchasing is perform the supply of raw materials and other supporting materials and determine of the date, received, and the amount needed to be produced into a product ordered by the customers. It's like buy and take note about what you bought, about what, about when, where, how much, like that purchasing. We'll talk the next again about inventory. What's inventory? Inventory are raw materials and supporting materials that have been purchased and have been paced. Quality and quantity checks are put into the warehouse for productions. It's like store the raw materials, the good raw materials and supporting materials to the warehouse and wait for production's process. And after that, we'll talk about productions. What's production? Production is about create a product or service from raw materials and supporting materials and start again to the warehouse and wait for scheduled departure. Again, next, we'll talk about transportation or distribution. It's about the delivery the product to the customer by the schedule created by the delivery department. After that, we'll talk about order return. What's order returns? Usually, when customers submit returns due to damage, errors, and delays. This process involves several activities such as checking product, authorizing returns, replacing products, scheduling shipment, and refunds. This part prevented by the company because why? Because they give loss to the company. Okay, guys, and after that, we finally get on the last part of these presentations about conclusion. And I conclude from the first part until the last part of this presentation is a supply chain is a network between a company and its suppliers to produce and distribute the specific product or service, and supply chain management results in lower cost and a faster production cycle. So, supply chain management make a supply chain cycle to be more effective and more efficient. Well, it's from us. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for your attention.